Well, hello there guys. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a highly requested one, and that is what is in my hospital bag for baby number 3. So this is my third time around, so hopefully I've really dwindled it down to the necessities, especially this time around, being or calling myself a minimalist. Let's hope I got it right. But I'm going to go ahead and dive right in and show you guys what's in my bag. So this is everything for me and baby. If you're curious, this is also the diaper bag that we'll be using with this baby. It is the 5'11" Rush 12. We used the Rush 24, which is the bigger one, with our other girls, but it was just too big because of YouTube. And if you don't know already, we have a family vlogging channel, so we will of course be doing a birth vlog. So our DSLR, our point and shoot cameras, all of the chargers for our phones and all of that, our laptop will have to go in a separate bag, and that's where my husband's stuff will be too. And we're just going to store all that in our bigger version of this, which is the Rush 24 that I talked about. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. I will show you my stuff first and then what I have for baby last, because I really only have a couple things for baby. So everything for me is basically in this big main compartment here, and I do have a couple things right here too that I will show you guys as well. So I'm just going to start with the clothes here. I'm really not bringing a lot. I have one cardigan, which is just very nice to have to feel a little bit covered up, but you still have easy access to the boob. I have one t-shirt, which this will probably be just for going home. Super loose fitted. It's one of my maternity tees, and the V-cut is low enough that I can breastfeed in it still. I have one nursing bra here. It's like a night nursing bra. These are the only type of bras that I feel comfortable in at the moment, or these, which are nursing tank tops with built-in bras, so you don't have to wear a bra on top of it. Super comfy. I will link what I can below. I got these off Amazon. They came in a pack of 3, I think, or 4. They really weren't terribly expensive. And then obviously it has the nursing ability here, so you can unsnap and re-snap it up. If all goes planned, I'm not gonna be in the hospital more than like 3 days, so I really don't need a lot of things. And then I have 2 pants. Like I said, one of these I'll probably be wearing, which will probably be these ones to the hospital. They're just yoga pants. And then these ones I'm gonna be trying out postpartum. They're kind of like a Lululemon knockoff. I will let you guys know how they are. I love my Lululemon leggings. I have the Wonder Unders high-waisted ones, but they're like $100 each. They're very expensive. They've been worth the money to me. I wear them all the time and they don't wear out at all. But it would be nice to find something that is a little less, so I could have a couple pairs of them, so maybe they stay clean a little bit more. So I'm gonna be trying these out, but I won't be wearing them until I give birth. So I have those though. So that's all I have for like main clothes. And then this right here is like my underwear and all of that jazz. So like usually the first like 12 hours, maybe not even 6 hours, when that like heaviest bleeding is there, I just wear the mesh panties. And then after that, I bought this time around high-waisted compression underwear to wear. So they are very high-waisted, as you can see, and they look very comfy. They had really good reviews, again, on Amazon, and I have 4 pairs of those, which would be plenty for the hospital. And then I also just use their big pads that they provide at the hospital, but for going home I have 2 options, because I don't like to wear those giant pads once I'm leaving the hospital. Either a disposable if things are still like kind of out of control, or if things are a little more under wraps, then I have my mama cloth reusable. This is typically what I use postpartum, or for my periods if I'm not using my menstrual cup. I know you guys have asked me to do a video on my reusable stash, so like I have reusable panty liners, pads, and then I use a cup most of the time, but obviously postpartum you can't use a cup until you're like fully healed. And then I have one more additional piece of clothing, which is this. So it's a crop top, but it has like a very deep V. I've tried it on. When I wear it, like it covers my breasts a fair good amount. But the reason I have this is they have really big laboring tubs there, and obviously you're not gonna want to wear a hospital gown in the laboring tub. Just ain't gonna be comfy. So I may end up like wearing this and this or something. I'm not 100% sure yet, but if you get far enough along in labor, they won't move you out of the tub. You can't like plan for a water birth, but if you're far enough along, like I said, they won't move you. So in case that does happen, I wanted a top that was easily accessible for skin to skin right away and all of that. And I just wanted something that would just be easy to put on. Bottoms, actually I didn't even forget to grab those. I'm gonna bring my swim bottoms just for laboring to wear in the tub. But if I had to give birth to her, obviously those would just be coming off anyway. But I am gonna add those to here. But it's a good thing that I'm recording this, because I totally forgot to add that to this. And then in another one of the zipper pockets, I have these right here. So nursing pads. My milk likely will not come in, I'm assuming, until after I leave. But, you know, typical is anywhere from like 1 to 5 days after giving birth, so it could come in while I'm there. It didn't come until day 5 with Revelin, but with Ari I was already nursing, and it came in 4 hours after birth. So I really don't have any idea what to expect this time around since I'm not breastfeeding anymore, but I've breastfed 2 kids in the past. So I have them just in case. And then I have coconut oil, which is a big need this. This is my favorite nipple cream because you can have it on your nipple still when you're breastfeeding. And so I found it helped a lot with the pain with breastfeeding because I could put it on right before latching them, where with other types of nipple creams like lanolins, things like that, you can't have it on your breasts when you're breastfeeding, but it's okay for coconut oil to be on there. And then I have Earth Mama perennial spray. So this is kind of like the natural version of Tux pads. I worked with them in like a past video you guys may have seen, and so they sent me this to try out for afterbirth. So I'm excited. I've heard a lot of really good things about this. I do have some makeup. I am all for just trying to look a little bit put together when you are giving birth. It just makes all the difference. I have a hair tie in case I want to put my hair up. My hairbrush will be going in here. That's going to be on my list of like last minute things to grab. And then I have concealer, eyeshadow, mascara, my 2 eyeliners, and a eyeshadow brush. So nothing crazy extensive. Not bringing foundation or anything like that. I don't actually wear foundation like really ever. I probably won't even use all of it. I may just end up doing like a little bit of eyeliner or whatever, but I have it there if I feel like just looking a little more refreshed. So toiletries bag. In this guy, I have quite a few things for both me and my husband in this one. So I do have wisps. I still have some of these left over, so I just threw them in here. Depending on what happens, you never know. There are complications with birth. You may not be able to get out of bed, and if you have visitors, you might want fresh breath. So those are there. Then I have toothpaste, I have deodorant, got some Q-tips in case I need those. This is like shampoo, conditioner. This is just my typical bag that I take with for travel, so I just grab it and throw it in when I'm going somewhere. Contact solution, because I do have contacts, contact case, toothbrushes for me and my husband. And then this right here is my essential oils and kind of like medical stuff. I have 4, well, not really blends, but diluted versions. So I have peppermint. This is a blend for energy that I have. This one is frankincense, and then this one is lavender. And then I have a little chapstick here, which is like an essential oil blend. And then I have arnica too, which is what I plan to use instead of Tylenol or ibuprofen or whatever after birth for afterbirth pains. And then there is a washcloth in here too, which I have for my lavender oil. I can just put a few drops right on here and just smell it if I want to, or I can roll one of my other blends if I don't want it right on me. And so I have that in here just in case. Okay, so that is everything for me. So everything for baby is in this small pocket in the front. Okay, so going home outfit, I already showed this in my newborn minimalist wardrobe video. This is the one that I'm going to be bringing. This is what it looks like. It just has little lambs on it. Unless she's like measuring way ahead. Now I do have gestational diabetes obviously, so she could be very big, but they thought that I probably had it at the end of my pregnancies with my other 2 girls. I had 2 that were 8 pounds 11 ounces and one was 8 pounds 10 ounces, and they still fit newborn for quite a while. So unless she's like measuring like 100th percentile or something like that, I'm not gonna bring any 0 to 3. But anyways, I do have one of these for in the hospital. This is the only thing we'll probably put on her, is just this. And then I have a baby hat here. I do have a burp cloth just in case, because Ari, she had a lot of spitting up because she came out so quick. The process of like you birthing your baby gets out the amniotic fluid out of their lungs, but when you birth your baby very quickly, usually they're not able to get all that amniotic fluid out, and so sometimes they'll have a lot of spitting up issues. Ari had that for sure, so I knew we need to bring a burp cloth just in case, because typically the more kids you have, the faster the birthing process goes. And she was quick. I think she was like 5 pushes. The bed wasn't even in place. And then I have 1 swaddle, which I may throw another in here just in case spitting up is a problem. But I don't know. I'm not sure, because I'm trying to, like, you know, pack minimally. I don't want to pack a ton of stuff. But if she has the same issue that Ari did, then I know we're going to need it. And I do have a pacifier, because I'm really not against giving them to them right away. Even with breastfeeding, it was never an issue with any of my kids. So one more thing I will be bringing with me is my pregnancy pillow, probably, just to sleep with and for nursing. So that, or I'm gonna bring my boppy. I'm waiting to try out, I mentioned that my nursing pillow, you can make it into a newborn lounger or you can make it into a nursing pillow. The thing is, I've come to really love my pregnancy pillow. Like it's really comfy to have behind me, which I can see wanting it behind me when I'm nursing. And I don't see wanting to give it up. Like, there's a lot of times we would lay in bed and we'd have our kids in the newborn boppy lounger. So we're gonna see how things go at first in the beginning. But I have a feeling we're gonna end up purchasing the boppy lounger just because I've taken a love so much to my pregnancy pillow that I don't want to share it. So So I may end up just bringing this, but we'll see. Either way, I will have something to help with nursing. I just found it was nice to have something, even as a third-time breastfeeding mom. So that is it though that I have for this baby. If you guys think that I'm missing anything, which I certainly could be, I packed pretty dang quickly. I might add one pair of baby socks in just in case she like doesn't like being swaddled, so her feet are covered while she's in the hospital. Obviously when we're leaving she's wearing a sleeper, so that doesn't matter. But otherwise, I think I've got it covered. Like, I really don't need much. Here in the US, I know in other countries they don't do this and you have to like bring all of the things that you would have for a baby, like diapers, wipes, like aftercare for down there. Hospitals here in the US do provide all of that. So I don't need to bring diapers, I don't need to bring wipes, I don't have to bring really anything for down there. I don't even really need to pack underwear, but because I prefer having some tightly fitted ones, I'm not in love with the mesh ones. I really only like them for like right initially after birth, and then after that I'm like, give me some more fitted underwear. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you are new. Let me know what your go-to most used item was in your hospital diaper bag, something that you definitely could not go without, and I will see your wonderful faces next week. Bye.